Elridge and Anitra here, back with some more underwriting videos. Uh, so we can highlight how we underwrite property here in Vertical Capital, and hopefully you can pick up a few nuggets or two, and you can add this into your lending business. So, say what's up, Elridge.
What's up, everyone? See what's up, Elridge. All right, let's get into the underwriting.
Let's get into the underwriting. We have this applicant actually came through on the email. I think this was Sunday night. But what happened was I was trying to. I thought our website was broken, and it's not. So, ding dong to me, right? And I told the applicant to submit all their information via email. So that's why this one looks a little bit different if you've been watching in the past. And I believe this property, geez, I can't see that. That's what that is.
Yeah,
205 Sinet.
yeah, I'll go ahead and read it. So
Yeah.
it's 205 Sinet Drive in West Wego, Louisiana. The total square footage is 2,000 square feet. The living square footage is 1,380 square feet. It's an all brick house, solid foundation, no termites, complete renovation needed. 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, ex flood zone. Purchase price 55,000. Renovations is 55,000. 30K in materials, 20K in labor. ARV 165,000 to 180. Exit strategy is to sell. Right across the street is a listing for 99,000. The home is gutted. Okay.
So look, what's missing from this is the financial information that we ask, right? We ask for what their potential credit score is. In this case, he plans on flipping it. So even if he had a low credit score, it wouldn't necessarily be a major factor. We didn't on this, we're not capturing his experience. When you look at the photos, this is gonna come into a big question. Because this one is pretty much shot. Yeah, it's like it's definitely need a total roof replacement. Whenever you go back to that picture, Elvis, so whenever you see something like this where the ceiling is totally completely destroyed, in my opinion, a roof replacement is not an a roof repair, in my opinion, is not an option. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
Um,
definitely agree.
it's clear evidence that we have water intrusion and we have lots of it, right? So it could be several places where water is coming in through the roof, and so you need to address that. The house doesn't look that big anyway, so for them to replace the roof, it's better for them. As far as when we increase in the value, it's better for them to do so either way. The roof is a major component of a house, and a buyer, the end buyer would definitely want to make sure that they are secured in knowing that their property is protected with a new roof.
Definitely.
The bathroom don't look too bad, but outdated definitely. I don't know what that is. The photo is a little tiny.
Yeah, this looks like a room or probably a living room, but as you can see, they have mold all over the place. So definitely this property have to be gutted.
What's that on the floor?
I don't know. It looked like a mattress
Oh,
or something.
is it a mattress? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm not sure though. I'm not sure what that is.
And it looks like you can kind of tell when a house has been vacant for a while. Like Elvis pointed out, there's again, you have evidence of mold or fungus or fungi, because I think that's plural, creeping up on the walls and stuff like that. And this bathroom looks like it hasn't been touched either for quite some time.
Yeah, yeah,
And then you'll see tarps here in Southeast Louisiana a lot. The reason why is because we in Hurricane Alley, and every now and then our roofs get blown off, and so you can tell when someone put a tarp on the roof, it's not necessarily age to the roof. It's probably because it was blown off due to some type of windstorm in the recent past.
Yeah. And this looked like a shade or a carport or something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and see more damage to the ceiling here. Not quite sure what this room is. It's kind of narrow, so I don't know. It could be any. It could be anything, huh?
Yeah. But that was the last photo. But
Yeah.
from my observation of these photos, that renovation budget of 55,000 is definitely more than that, in my
What's the
opinion.
square footage of the property?
1,380.
All right, so in this case, y'all, this property is in, we have parishes and not counties. And so this property is located in a parish that does not confirm the square footage. And if you've been watching for quite some time, you know we heavily rely on that until we can get out and verify. So in this case, we're going to have to take what the borough is saying to be true to complete our underwriting or complete our evaluation of the property. So we're gonna use this 1380, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna take it as 1380. Remember, your offers are conditional. It doesn't necessarily mean that if you make an offer now that that's it, right? You have an option to adjust based on your verifying information. We're just trying to get an offer out to the borrower because they are shopping other lenders, right? And we want to make sure that we are doing everything that we can to get back to them as soon as possible.
Yep. So now we're in the MLS, and what we're doing right here is confirming or verifying his ARV. And I think he had his ARV at 165 to 180,000. So we're gonna see if that's accurate by going into the neighborhood and seeing what the comps are.
Let's see what that as is value is because he did say there was one that was across the street that was listed for 99, but we all know that listings are not actual comps. So
Yeah.
we do need to verify what he said he was purchasing it for.
Purchase price 55,000.
All right. So if this purchase price as it, well, that's what he's trying to say is that they got one listed at 99. And if he's buying at 55, so he's trying to justify his $55,000 contract price versus the as is price of one that's listed at 99,000. And it too is also gutted, is what he's stating.
Yeah, but we can't justify a price with a listed property. We only could justify with a sold. So
Correct.
yeah, so with that listed property at 99,000, it doesn't do anything for us in determining the decision based on the as is value. It seemed like in the neighborhood the living square footages is around the same, so that's good. And they have a few that's excellent condition that sold in the past year. So we definitely should be able to find an ARV. And I'm not sure why he had a range of 165 to 185 because based on these comps, you definitely could get an accurate number.
Yeah, I don't like the range because it tells me you're not sure,
Yeah,
right? And so pick a number.
yeah.
if
Pick a
you
number.
have
Yeah, be
if you have
confident in
if,
your number.
yeah, be confident in your number, right? And you saying 165 to 180, you're leaving it wide open for me to go with the low to absolutely go with the lower one.
Yeah. Yeah, and he has several properties that similar in square footage, similar in bedroom and bathrooms. And so it's a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Let's look at all of the four twos. So you have these two that are four twos. One
Hmm.
sold for 180, one sold for 207.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Pretty clean.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah, I like it. And it look like in this neighborhood, you don't have to over renovate to get
Nah,
the
you don't. You just got to clean it up.
yeah. Yeah. I like this one
Yeah,
more.
this one's a good touch to it with the little with the accent wall and stuff. It looks like the cabinets are still look like they just painted over the cabinets, but other than that,
Yeah, I think the cabinets look a little dull because they don't have any backsplash. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, they're missing the backsplash.
yeah,
Yeah.
basic. Nothing spectacular.
Yeah.
Just did
All right.
some did a good job on the colors.
All right. Now these are the 3.2s right here, but it's similar in square footage.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes a 3.2 is better because you got more space in your bedrooms. You know, fitting a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom in a 1,400 square foot house, I imagine
Kind of
that's
tight.
a little tight. Yeah. It depends on the end buyer. What do you want at the end of the day? You want a bigger bedroom or you want an extra bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This
I
one's
don't
really
like
nice.
that.
You don't like that?
No, I don't like that. It looked narrow. It looks small. Like that's a kitchen?
Well, it looked like they swung out a bar, and that's probably what makes it look a little tiny. It's because they made that L shape
Yeah,
bar. Maybe they could have did without it, but
yeah,
it's solid.
yeah, yeah. It's not my taste.
Right. Now, all all the renovations in this neighborhood are on a grayscale.
Yeah,
Everybody doing gray and white. Yeah, every last one of these properties are gray and white. They didn't do nothing to their kitchen though
yeah,
on that one. So basically, this a good little area to renovate because it's again, you don't take much to get to excellent condition, right?
yeah, yeah. But if we take all of these properties I clicked on and see the average, we definitely could determine a ARV. So let's. I'm missing one. No, I'm not missing one. All right. So let's see the stats. And the average dollars per square foot is $143.87. So
Times 1380.
times 1380, what would that give us? So that give us 197,000. So we actually a little bit higher than him. But what we gonna do, Anitra?
We're gonna come all the way down because that's what he said. So he's basing his numbers off of 165 to 180.
Yeah,
So what we going with? We got a range. And
yeah.
this is
So
why you need to be accurate on your number because we're gonna
look,
go with the lower and most
yeah,
important. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. You throw your number out, I'm about to throw mine out. I'm about to give him the benefit of the doubt at 175.
yeah. I was thinking 170.
See,
But
there
we could go 172.5.
172.5. We're gonna split the difference.
Yeah, we can split the difference. Let's split the
There you
difference.
go. There you have it. So we're gonna go in his range at $172,500. We don't believe in the $55,000 renovation budget,
Hmm.
but again, once you set your budget with the borrower, that's up to them to figure out how they're gonna complete the budget, complete the renovations with their budget.
Hmm.
So at the 172.5, and that's 65% of that, right?
Yeah, that put us at $112,125. So pretty much $112,000. But
112.
I want to add to what you said about even though we don't agree with the budget, but we also don't set our borrowers up for failure either. You know,
No,
so yeah, so what I mean by that is if they budgeted 55,000 and we know that it's gonna cost 85,000, we're gonna pretty much voice our concern to our borrower and let them know that look, your budget is way under projected and you're gonna have to either have that money in reserves for us to see, or we may have to require them to come up with 30,000 in renovations, and then we reimburse them. Then we start our disbursements from there, versus us reimbursing them every 15 or 20,000 they put in. I hope that makes sense, but we could do a video on that on our draw.
Yeah, but look, I'm about to challenge you on that.
All right, challenge me.
Don't one of our other what's it one of our other co-lenders, he's a heavy hitter here in New Orleans. He
Hmm.
said he used that as negotiations to expand his loan in the future, right?
Yeah,
Remember that incident
yeah, I
on
remember that.
property on Elysian Fields where he was like, "Hey, if they're saying it's 55 and they need more money, now granted, of course, the additional renovation is still underneath the LTV, right?
Right.
It's still got to be underneath the LTV. So if we're talking an additional 30,000, that additional 30,000 has to be underneath that LTV. In this case, since we're going with the 172,
Hmm.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So in this situation, it doesn't even fit.
It
So
don't fit.
yeah, it don't fit because he buying a property at 55,000 and he say his renovation cost is how much? Renovation is 55 and he buying at 55. So that's 110,000.
And we
So
already at 112.
when we at 112, yeah. So it doesn't fit in that situation. But if it did fit, I still think we should tell a borrower because the other lender we know here in New Orleans, and I'm not gonna talk bad about anyone. He
Absolutely not.
he find opportunities to make more money in his loans. And I feel like with us, we okay with the money we actually making with it being a successful, transparent loan.
Correct.
So I'm not looking at a loan as like trying to find an opportunity to make another dollar based on the borrower hiccup.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I look at it.
It sort of goes back to you saying like you make money on the buy, right? And in this instance, we make money on the underwriting.
Exactly. Yeah. And
I can
being
live with that.
transparent with the borrower because
Correct.
yeah, when we talk to this borrower, we're gonna let them know like the renovation cost is a little low.
Right.
'Cause just for the roof is gonna be $10,000.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost
10 to
10,000.
12, 10 to 12.
Yeah. And that's now you have $45,000 left to finish the project.
So what you doing? We extending something or what?
I think this one tight, honestly. This one very, very tight. You have a bigger construction background than me. What do you think this property could actually like to get in the condition that we see in the neighborhood? What do you see the cost being to get in the for construction?
I personally would not be comfortable with a $55,000 renovation budget. I think in this instance, because we are missing information regarding his level of experience to this complexity size of the project, I believe it warrants some more questions and to also ask about his experience level.
All right, perfect world. If he have experience and he have, let's say, reserves, what are we doing?
If he have experience in reserves, I'm going to extend the loan to him.
Yeah. See, for me, I'm not comfortable doing this loan.
No?
I'm not comfortable doing it, even if he have the reserves. Because he showed a couple signs that um not that he don't know what he's talking about, but he not is like he presenting the numbers just in his favor. He not considering worst case scenario. And what I mean is the 165 to 180 range. The comparing the as is to a $99,000 listed price to a $55,000 renovation budget is several scenarios where he tried to present this deal in his favor and not considering worst case scenario. And I'm questioning his decision making.
Okay. I
Yeah,
think I think we split here, guys, because
yeah,
I would extend him the loan. Like
yeah,
I would make him an offer based on me looking at some more information. And that more information is um his experience level compared to the complexity of the project. If he's doing this over and over again and he's getting the job done, with that, I'm okay with it. Because I feel like there's enough equity spread there on the protective equity side. And if he can show me that he can recover those additional costs on his cash reserves, that I'm okay with it.
yeah. I
Yeah,
feel you, but an application tells a story, and I'm reading the story and I'm believing in it.
I got you.
Yeah.